2018 was the year of expectation for me. I thought in my mind that this Indian team could achieve the impossible, that it could be one of the greatest years in the history of our game, maybe the greatest for India's Test cricket, with wins over South Africa and England and Australia. So far, it's been the year of frustration for the fans. You could say that those are difficult tours and you wouldn't be wrong. But both South Africa and England were nowhere near as difficult as they were on earlier tours. South Africa 2-1, England 4-1, and that hurts even now. And now the opportunity to go to Australia against the weakest Australian team that I can remember. India still played the limited overs games well, but it's still the test match results that you tend to remember. India won the series in South Africa, almost won in England, won the T20s, and I think they start favourites in the white ball game in Australia as well. But I'm particularly excited to see how the test matches go. India have drawn a couple of times in the past. In 81, then again in 86, it was 0-0, 2003-4. India played wonderful cricket. The Aussies turned around and said there was no McGrath, no Vaughan. But now India has the opportunity of going to Australia and winning a series. Never ever has an Indian team gone to Australia as the favourites to win a series. Never ever has Australian cricket been in as much disarray. Forget what's happening off the field. Look at what's happening on it as well. Typically, Australia plays 6 batsmen, a keeper and 4 bowlers. Who are the 6 batsmen for Australia? If Usman Khawaja is fit, he is 1. That's it. You're now searching for 5 batsmen. Maybe Aaron Finch, who made his debut there. Maybe Travis Head. You're still not reaching 6 in the absence of Warner and Smith. India has good a chance as any, probably the best chance they've ever had. But a word of caution. Australia's 4-man bowling attack with Hazelwood, Stark, Cummins and Lyon is probably the best in the world at the moment. The only comparable attack is when you have Ashwin and Jadeja and Shami and Yadav and Bumrah and the others. India in India is a very, very difficult place to come and bat. So is Australia in Australia. But this time India have the attack to counter. And to me, one of the highlights of 2018 came in England in a game where there were 4 seamers on either side. And we had a graphic put up. The 4 fastest bowlers were all Indians. Then came the 4 England players. You can say that speed is not necessarily an indicator of winning a game, but India have never had this kind of pace attack. India have 5 bowlers to choose from. And if India can't run through that Australian top order, I'll be very, very disappointed. I'm very excited about going to Australia because I've been there 6 times before. This is the 7th time and I've never ever had the opportunity to call an Indian win. I would be very surprised if I'm not doing that. India are firm favourites to win in Australia this year.